All right, well, first, I just wanted to send a thank you to Plug and Play for inviting us. And then secondly, say a thank you to Slush for a great event. So you're probably wondering, what does OmniScience do exactly? Well, what we do is we provide distributed machine learning analytics, SaaS, to corporations, mostly Fortune 500 and Global 2000 companies. We've mostly focused on the insurance and the banking space, where we do things like automated underwriting. We also do distributed risk and revenue modeling, as well as what we call customer 360 targeting systems. So to understand what it is we do and why we do it, I usually like to start with our origins. So, first, our CEO, Sunil, he's a distributed systems expert, and he ran HP.com for 11 years, scaling it into a $5 billion channel. If you're familiar with the VC space in Silicon Valley, Mark Andreessen named him the #1 unknown rock star in tech. Our CTO, Manu, he's a distributed machine learning expert, and he built, for example, AOL's Ad.com contextual ad targeting system, as well as Comcast's recommender system, which essentially was the first version of the type of technology that Netflix employs, as well as Deloitte's text mining system that was used for the Lehman Brothers bankruptcy probe, as well as the BP Deepwater Horizon case. So to give you a sense for the types of things that we do, when you think about an insurance company, a bank, a brand, or a retailer, it doesn't matter. They all want to understand their customers down to the individual level, the N of 1, if you will. And so they're using data like CRM data, as well as purchase data, etc. Now, what we do at OmniScience is that we actually take that data, as well as the usual suspects of open data like social, web, etc., and we collide all of that with behavioral data as well. So things like mobile phone trajectories, web browsing data, cookies data, etc. And from that, we're able to build profiles that are much deeper than anything out there. Now, in terms of how we describe our technology, we describe it as middleware. And essentially what we're doing is we are bringing the analytical capabilities and the abilities that you would see in companies like Amazon, Google, AOL, Yahoo, Netflix, etc. We're bringing that to enterprises so that they have that capability to do that level of analytics. Now, in terms of key differentiators, I'm sure many of you in the room have either worked with companies that do machine learning, AI, big data, etc., or have talked to them. And so the differences between what we do and others do is, one, that we build complete analytic systems. We're not providing a library or a platform that our customers then have to derive business value from. Additionally, we have unique access to about 4 billion gigabytes of data per day around the world from the 170 so data partnerships that we've created, because in our view, data is the new oil. The other is that we've been doing this for a long time. And we specialize in the distribution of complex machine learning algorithms. And I know that's a mouthful, but it's critical to being able to do the level of analytics that we do and at that scale. And the last is our business model, which our customers really like, and the way we operate is that it's heavily skewed to success in anything that we do. So I'll leave it at that, and if you're interested in learning more, feel free to contact me. I'll be walking around, and if you're staying for the after party, you'll probably find me by the bar. So thank you, and if you have any questions, I think, then ready to answer them.
Great. So can you tell us a little bit about the scale of the company, revenue, number of employees, how much money you've raised?
Sure. So we have 20 people right now, and we're actually hiring more engineers. We've gone through a round of funding, well, actually 2 rounds now, and we're getting ready to raise our Series A. We've raised about, I think, 3 million, and we're closing another round. We have paying customers, so we're working with, for example, one of the largest reinsurers in the world, just to give you an example. So in that sense, we're growing, and we're looking for strategic investments, essentially people that either give us unique access to data or unique access to markets. So most of our investors are actually quite global in nature, so in key markets that we're looking to get into.
What's your actual revenue model?
Our revenue model.
Yeah.
So it's a SaaS model. And the basis of it depends on the system that we're putting together for our clients. But essentially, it's an annual SaaS model. And usually we do multi-year contracts, and we offer quite interesting pricing models that make it so that it's beneficial to actually work with us multi-year versus only doing a 1 year.
All right, and that is the time. Thank you to OmniScience.